Hey, good morning everybody, welcome back. Saturday in the shop. Plan for today is to get started on the Top Fuel bike. It's going to be Teardown, obviously. Still kind of trying to nail down the full plan for this bike, but as of right now the plan is to completely dismantle it, give it a complete mechanical and cosmetic restoration back to as original as we can figure, based on some old pictures and different stuff like that. Most all of the parts are there as best I can tell. A couple of things are missing that we'll have to remake, but that's the idea. We're going to try and duplicate the paintwork on the rear wheel cover, repolish everything, and just give this thing a really good rebirth back to its original life. The likelihood that I ever race this is probably pretty slim. Maybe we'll go to a nostalgia event or something here and there, but obviously it would not come anywhere near competing with today's actual Top Fuel bikes. So for me, this is just a cool kind of passion project. Haven't had any real drag bikes in about 15 years. Obviously it's my first Harley drag bike, my first Top Fuel bike. So that's it. We're just gonna do our thing on this, get it restored. Obviously we'll probably take it to some shows, let everybody see it and enjoy it, and that's it. So plan today is to start getting this thing broken down. It's going to be a bit of a tedious process. We're going to bag and label everything and keep everything really organized, because this is unlike anything I've really done before. So that's where we're at. I'm going to get out in the shop and get to work. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do is get some of this tin work removed, and I think the electronics and all the ancillary lines that aren't part of the fuel system to start off. So Alright, so we got our chin spoiler. That's going to need some work, obviously. A little beat up. Looks like it's been re-welded. We'll blend those welds off. We'll smooth all this. I am going to be on the hunt for some of these vintage stickers, if anybody has any of these. Old Rivera Engineering and a couple old Performance machines. If not, we'll have to duplicate them some other way. But if anybody has any of those and they can let me know how I can get them, please do so. So we got our tail section off here. Again, chain guards mounted here. Got some, looks like, repair welding. So we'll get all this stuff cleaned up and re-welded. This tail section will get cleaned up. We'll duplicate all this. I'll have to talk to Debbie, our pinstriper, to come over and make a pattern. We'll put this painted by Dale and all this right back on, and clean this aluminum up, use some primer. Doesn't look like they even primed it, and repaint it. Old crusty plug wires obviously will get replaced with new ones. These are really cool. This is the original set of push rods, carbon fiber, so real neat. Original owner mentioned that they had those made. It's kind of interesting. I haven't found an actual on-off switch anywhere on this thing yet, which is unique because it was a battery ignition. I'm not sure. Maybe they just hooked the battery up when they went to race. I don't know. Kind of an interesting deal here, because I have not figured out what was up with that yet. So, be something we'll figure out, I'm sure, as time goes on. I also don't see a tether kill switch on here, which I'm pretty sure was required even way back then. You know, like a dead man switch, if you fell off the bike, it would kill the ignition. So some unique things we hadn't quite figured out yet. So this is our rear brake line. This thing has both brakes on the handlebars, front and rear brake on the bars, which I'm used to because our Outlaw Pro Street bike was set up like that, being that there's no clutch lever on a bike with a slider clutch. So that's something I'll be used to on this deal. Won't bother me much. These Brakemaster cylinders are some old original PMs. They're actually pretty free and feel pretty good. So hopefully maybe those will actually still work. That would be nice. If not, we'll put some rebuild kits in them, but they feel nice and smooth. Probably haven't had a ton of use. Like I said, this thing has sat for a large majority of its life. So likely won't be too hard to get those back working.
All right, everybody, here's all the info you need on how to enter our bike giveaway. We're trying to get this done before November 26, 2024. Check out our giveaway bike reboot video for all the specifics. If you're not sure what we're talking about, share on Facebook or Instagram. Tag Gattis Garage in your post. And then make sure you send an email to gattisgaragegiveaway@gmail.com with your name and your Instagram name if it's different. Also, forgot to put up here, but very important, you need to be a public. You can't be a private account or we won't be able to see that you tag us. So make sure you're public or we will miss your information. Anyway, I hope this time is going to go smoother than the last, and we really look forward to giving this bike away. And hope you guys enjoy the content as always.
This is a pretty interesting deal here. You can see how old this bike is based on this being an old lead acid battery in a race bike. Never see that nowadays. Most everybody's using lithium batteries. I probably won't do that because the charging and discharging of a lithium battery, like running a bike with no charging system, doesn't seem very friendly to the lithiums. We'll likely go with a AGM battery or a gel battery. But the old open cell lead acid battery is really a thing of the past these days. So it's funny to see this on here. Man, I'll tell you, they certainly weren't worried about having to change the battery quickly on this thing. Whew. All right. So there we got our battery straps, some crusty old rubber mounting. We'll try and figure out something a little nicer than that. Made in the USA. That's how you know how old this thing is. All these batteries are made in China these days, so interstate battery made in the USA. I would imagine this battery is from the 80s. It's actually still got some liquid in it, which is quite surprising. Alright, so we got our Zeus tool. Gonna pull this belt guard off, see what we can kind of see underneath here. So this has definitely seen some better days. We'll, you know, like all this aluminum stuff, we're going to really get cleaned up. Possibly remake some of it if it really looks like it needs it. And but we're going to try to use as much original pieces as possible. So we'll just clean this stuff up, sand it, you know, as good as we can, and I don't know, maybe we'll satin finish all this tin work instead of trying to polish it. Polishing probably just going to be overboard. What? Oh.
I wanted to see the driveway. He said he ain't doing nothing to it. I said, yeah, he is. He's doing something to it, obviously.
I thought somebody just came in.
Oh, no. No, I was dumping one of your drinks.
Oh.
He's clearing off his lift. Your lift. That his stuff's on. Correction. Likes to keep it clean, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to be able to find that exact tire?
Yes. Well, yes.
Okay.
They do have it, but they have a couple different brands.
For what, $700-800, I'm sure?
Yeah, it's like 300.
That's not terrible.
260 something, I believe.
That's not bad.
So.
Disassembly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta get it apart.
More importantly, you gotta know how to put it back together.
Yeah. Might have to cut a washer, huh?
Holy shit, I need a big ass washer. With a little hole.
Yeah, we'll probably have to cut one.
I don't even know what that means.
Like on the plasma table or something.
What the hell?
I'm gonna need a hand over here too.
You are for me?
Yeah.
I thought today was my day.
Why would you have thought that?
Because I don't work on Saturdays.
You've been working the last two. I just need somebody to catch this wheel.
You need that.
I think I can catch it.
Hang on. Now I gotta get the...
Chainsaw, the one here.
Yeah, but I gotta get the punch out of there.
I don't know what that is, rust? It's not even grease.
It's rust. There you go. Pull it.
Push forward a little bit, Tom. That's what I didn't want to happen, but
Let that fall off.
yeah.
Is there, you wanted to know where they went? Here, I got it. You wanted to know where those went before they fell out?
Yeah, but I'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
Here's one.
Yeah, you just put it on.
Is it small?
You're gonna have to get a NASCAR tire.
Why would
10-inch.
I'm gonna get a drag-by tire.
Well, I mean,
Hoosier, 2810 by 50.
are you gonna do a Hoosier?
I think so.
What about a Goodyear with the yellow writing on it?
No,
That's the shit right there.
that's not drag-by.
It has to be the same.
He's not getting the same. He's getting Hoosier.
I don't know what I'm getting.
Hoosier is for hosers.
What are my these just on the lift?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hoosier is for hosers.
I guess I should have just cut this chain off. This is
You need definitely.
junk. Man, those are
Did
just
that on purpose. You can thank me.
It's usually like wet with grease.
Yeah, no, it's just rust.
Yeah, it's just that's why it wouldn't come out good. Whew.
Are you gonna stick with the colors on the frame?
Yeah.
The orange and
I mean,
red?
that's what a restoration.
I like how it's
You
different
like
colors.
redo everything the same, you know.
Yeah.
Is actually supposed to have graphics, I believe, on the side rails. I saw in one of the old pictures, but
Just
somebody.
try to find something like that. Water slide it maybe.
No, just paint it like it was sort of similar to that.
It was painted on before.
Well, I think so. Actually, might have been like that. I'll have to pull the pictures back up. I can't.
Think that's chrome molly?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I would have. I mean,
Heavy duty steel. Yeah, we gotta fire at least once on regular gas.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to go to this event,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have to have it.
No.
No, I'm gonna have it running.
It'd be cool to be able to fire it up there.
It's an indoor event.
They won't let you?
No way.
St. Louis, baby. Everything's golden in St. Louis.
Nah, indoor event you won't be allowed. You probably won't even be allowed to have fuel in them usually.
You gonna ride it down the street at all? Ride it out?
No, it's not that kind of. It's not that kind of bike.
Try to ride it once.
It's basically a stand up without a kickstand. So in order to turn it on the street, it would have to be like laying on the edge of the back tire.
Yeah.
Did it have a kickstand on it?
No,
Yeah.
they never do.
Yeah.
So from what I can tell, and I'm still getting all this stuff figured out, this is the air bottle. Not sure, is this, maybe this is where you filled it? Not sure what this is, honestly. Some kind of valve. But this is the air bottle that works the clutch and the transmission. So, and then this in here was a cable actuated switching valve of some sort, which I have not quite figured out how all this works yet, but as long as I know where it is and where it went, we'll be good for putting it back and getting it all working. So there may still be some parts missing. Like I'm not seeing anywhere to fill air, which I know would have probably been something you would do like in between every round. That's what we used to do on our outlaw bikes. And a lot of this is loose. So it's possible that somebody's already messed with some of this. And that's why we're possibly missing a piece or two here and there. So the fuel tank I'm going to leave for now. Get the rest of the rest of this air system out. I don't know, maybe we'll dig into the clutch here. I'm going to try and figure out what we want to do from here. Yeah, so from what I can tell, this is just an air switch that took air in from the air tank and put it down into this transmission here, which is, I'm assuming, how it changed gears. Still not quite sure how the clutch was actuated, but I'm hoping that as we get into taking that apart, I'll get some clues as to how that works.
Oh boy. Real nice, John.
What? Real nice what?
Just whatever.
What are you whining about now?
Do I fool with this or do I not fool with this? Huh? Do I get all dusty and dirty or sweaty, or do I just give it a breath?
I don't know. It's hot as balls, I'll tell you that much. I'm barely even doing anything, like almost nothing, and I'm sweating to death.
I'm glad you said that. So this blower technically is going to be give a boost.
Yeah. Alright, so this is our little switching valve here that ran up to the handlebars to this little lever. This little lever switched to this valve, and I believe is what shifted from first to second gear. So again, we're kind of figuring out all this stuff as we go, and I am gonna likely possibly, while I do want to restore this, I may make a few small upgrades that are really non-cosmetic and more function type upgrades. One being possibly switching like the air function to a solenoid valve, maybe, once I figure out how everything works. Just for ease of use, and you know, if we do decide we want to go to a nostalgia event or whatever, it would be nice to have things function a little bit better than relying on this old kind of cable stuff, which I don't love the way it's set up. So we will see about that as time goes on, obviously, but for now we're just gonna kind of do our detective work, which is what we're doing here. We're dismantling and kind of learning as we go, see what's doing.
Yeah, this stuff will just have to be cleaned up and then scuffed with Scotch-Brite, maybe? Cleaned and scuffed?
Yeah, and like it's got some repairs done, like probably
You gotta clean those
probably
up.
grind those welds off, you know, and
Yeah. Get it cleaned up so it, like this stuff here?
yeah, like that's obviously was not original.
Yeah, that was custom made for sure, but...
No, but I mean the welds weren't original, it was repairs.
Yeah,
so we'll try to make it back.
So this was made back in the 90s, obviously, by somebody.
80s.
80s.
Yeah, I mean that's when the bike was built.
Is this what you're talking? Is probably the oil for the...
The oil tank?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
The, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know you were right on that.
Yeah.
And those cylinders, what's the deal with these?
There's some just aftermarket.
And they don't put fins on them because it's not running that long?
Yeah, there's no point.
Right? So that's where they got the extra stroke, correct?
Well, no, the stroke is from the crank, from the flywheels.
But doesn't the length of the connecting rod?
Yeah, the cylinders need to be longer.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
So they added some stroke in here too, right?
Well, not technically. They just added cylinder length.
Cylinder length.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can run longer push rods and have more displacement.
Well, connecting rods.
Connecting rods, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like on bikes that race now? They got these same type of cylinders probably, or you think they're finned?
They're not finned. I think some guys might be running big billet cylinders with a steel insert.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure a lot of guys are still running those big, like stovepipe cylinders.
Are these? Is that what you call those?
That's what I call them.
Are they steel with? Are they aluminum with steel inserts? These probably.
No, those are fucking steel.
They're steel. Okay.
They're chromoly, I believe, actually.
Okay. Motor looks sick, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's really cool is I'm noticing like all the mount system. You know, there isn't mounts welded to the frame. It's like these big plates. You see all that, and then the motor bolts to that, which is kind of neat.
Yeah. So this is the fuel tank. They got a little extra stretch on it just to make sure.
Yeah, it's kind of a, and like over here.
I know, I see
or
that.
Maybe they just had this and they said, we'll use that as the basis or something, like half-inch 12-point, please. And grab a 7/16 too while you're at it. Just
12-point?
Yeah, just in case.
With this 7/16 is been around a while. Hopefully that will, I'm sure it'll work, but it's well used.
On whose?
You had some and Matt had some. Lou had more time than that, so I minimized it. It really doesn't matter though.
Well, I'm just curious what I...
Because he had two for moving a couple different bikes.
That I saw, yeah. Ooh, you think that needs to be replaced?
Huh.
Whoo!
Let Nicole get that out.
No. No, thank you.
Anything rusty and greasy,
No, it's still good.
Nicole's got to handle it.
Get it off my hands.
The iron's good for you. You need some iron.
I don't think I have that problem.
And you need some sand. A little shade.
Blow them out with a blowgun.
I'm going to.
Yeah, it's not open. That's a sealed bearing. Who cares? Okay. I'll probably get a new one if I can find one, which I mean, I'm sure I can.
Yeah. How long did he work on the motor a little bit? The guy.
He took the top of the motor off and cleaned it up and stuff, but that,
Say it's in good condition.
yeah, that's all he did.
So what time did he have to drop his feet off?
Oh,
Hey John,
yeah.
why is he pulling such a great today?
I don't know. Is this like some kind of a trick question thing?
It's nice for a change, isn't it?
Yeah. Would you get me Ziplocs? Some Ziplocs, Nicole, please?
Handful.
Yeah, or just bring the whole box or whatever.
It's nice when she's happy.
All right, so we got the pressure plate off. Still not exactly sure how this functions. I'm assuming this is driven by air somehow. I feel like we must have been missing part of the air system. But we'll get it figured out.
It's a Sharpie too, if you don't have one.
Thank you. Would you just clutch pressure plate? Not that I won't remember, but
Make it easier.
No, it's a good call.
yeah, for this,
You know, this is a little bit unusual bike.
it's super unusual
Yeah.
compared to what I'm used to.
Might as
Yeah,
well mark it up.
these clutches do not look
Very good, or do not look used?
very good.
Yeah, I was thinking not.
Like the fire, unless they're just. Yeah, I should have a couple clutch picks. They're like aluminum handle, little tiny.
Top middle drawer on one of these, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one of those top drawers in the silk. Maybe either the middle or the right. Yeah, we're gonna have.
Wow, I got rolling 100 so far. I got you 4 right sockets, and I got you the right pick.
Yeah.
That's very unusual. Must be the good karma from Nicole being happy for a change.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is how these clutches. I'm gonna have to find out. I don't know exactly what type of. Like these look like sort of standard like Evo type
Yeah.
clutches.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's something more to them.
Same amount of plates as a normal clutch
Well, I don't know about that.
till you get into it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some sort of.
I would automatically think they'd be thicker
Yeah.
or more of them, one or the other.
You see, I'm not sure exactly how you put this thing in gear either. Which is. Yeah, kinda.
Here.
Thanks.
Yeah, that sound.
Well, you gotta,
Really?
now we don't have to go from side to side, you can just snatch them all out. Go ahead, so I can add some stuff to the recorder.
Okay, there we go.
Sweet. Pardon me? What? Oh, I have to go out back?
Yeah.
No, you gotta come this way.
I didn't want to interrupt his video.
You're not. You go behind. Have you ever been in a video while you were smiling?
I'll try to stay out of
Today
it.
I did.
Maybe it just stays in gear, I guess. It's just first or second. And maybe the clutch.
Like we talked about with the centrifugal launch.
Yeah,
You know?
it's quite possible. I wonder what 3.095 means. You think that's important? Maybe it's the stack height of the clutch. No, that's way too. The clutch isn't that thick.
No.
I don't know.
Bolt missing out of there.
Alright guys, that's it for today. Got the bike, I don't know, a good bit of the way torn down. Obviously still got to do fuel system, motor and tranny, but I need to get a workbench cleared off up front here so I can bring the motor in. So before I can get the rest of the thing torn down, and then obviously we'll pull the front end. The front end was already pulled apart by the guy we bought it from and cleaned up, so most of that's looking pretty good. The wheel needs to be polished. Probably try and get a new tire on there. Well, not try, we'll get a new tire. So that'll have to come somewhat apart, but probably not fully apart because a lot of that work has already been done for us. We'll just dial everything in. And that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. We have been invited to attend a pretty cool show with this bike, so we're going to see if we can't make that happen. More details to come on that as I get them. And that's it, I guess. We're going to get out of here. No video next week. I'm having surgery on Wednesday, so I'm going to be out. Try and get some shop updates and maybe some shorts and stuff to put together during the week from the guys that'll be here working. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, check out the giveaway bike, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys being here, and we hope to see you next time at Gattis Garage.